This episode is brought to you by Bumble. So, you want to find someone you're compatible with, specifically someone who's ready for a serious connection, totally open to having kids in the future, is a tall, rock-climbing Libra, and loves rom-coms with vegan pizzas on Tuesdays just as much as you do. Bumble knows that you know exactly what's right for you. So whatever it is you're looking for, Bumble's features can help you find it. Date now on Bumble.
The Bert Show.
So she's got a really good friend here that wants a recommendation for a job. And our listener, Dana here, loves her friend. Doesn't want to give her the recommendation, though. And wants our help texting, I believe, the friend to say,
No.
You don't think so. Hey, Dana.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, do I have the basis of that right?
Totally right.
All right, so what's going on with this friend? Why are you reluctant to give the recommendation? What do you got?
So this is my longtime friend. I met her in college. She's a wonderful human, but a terrible worker. I left my job at my company about, I want to say, a year or so ago. They've been trying to get me to come back. I left on amazing terms. It was a wonderful company. I just got a really awesome, promotion, great salary position. And I want the door to be able to go back and don't want to burn any bridges. But in the last 2 weeks, my friend, Leslie, she found a job that she wants to work for, wants to work at there. And so she's been asking me, she put in her application, she's been asking me for a recommendation and me to essentially have a recruiter look at her resume, because there's everybody in the world is applying for jobs right now. And I really don't want to do it. We worked together in college, and granted, people can change, but she's insanely unreliable. She's lazy. She's super frustrating to work with. She's constantly job hopping. And while I love her as a person, she's really fun to hang out with. She's really easy to talk to. Like I said, we've known each other for a really long time. I want the door to stay open for me to be able to go back to work there. And I think it's going to look bad on me if I recommend her. They're going to take my word well, and they probably would hire her, or at least get her pretty far along in the interview. But I don't even know if she would show up for the interview. And so I really just don't want to, do it. So I've sort of been ignoring her text messages because she wants to send a follow-up email and say, hey, did you do it? So that way she can name drop me in the email being my friend, Dana wants me, or put in a good word for me. I'd love to follow up and talk with somebody. And I just really don't want to, and haven't contacted anybody from my work.
I think we can end this one pretty quickly with our first text, which would say something like, hey, been receiving your texts, but because you're unreliable and lazy, what else was there? You kind of smell. I don't like the way you drive, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. I'm not comfortable with this.
That sounds great, except for the whole part where she wants to maintain the friendship.
Oh, yeah. Small piece.
Okay.
I don't often recommend this, but I think we have to come up with a new truth.
Okay. Which is a lie.
Yeah.
That's all it is.
Okay.
I think we have to come up, and I have an idea of a new truth we can use.
I think I got one too. What do you got?
Okay, so here's my new truth.
Okay.
So Dana, what we can do is text your friend and be like, sorry, I've been avoiding your text messages. I haven't wanted to come clean about this, but it actually didn't end well when I left my old job. And you would probably be better off not having my recommendation.
Okay.
Oh, that's
all right.
good.
Not bad, eh?
Here's a couple. All right. Let's just throw a couple at her.
In fact, it ended so badly, you should not even disclose that you even know me as a person.
Okay. We could do that route. Let me just throw a couple legitimate ones out also. What if she says something to the effect of, look, it's taken me so long to get back to you because I really do have this personal philosophy that I do not mix friends with business.
That's what I was thinking.
So I'm just not comfortable doing this. That could be door number 2. Or door number 3 could be she just talked about the place that she wants to get hired at. It is not what you think it is. That kind of thing.
So you mean crap on her former employer.
Right.
But
which could be tricky.
Which could, because if that gets back to them.
Let's just narrow it down and say, hey, the hiring manager and I don't see eye to eye on a lot of stuff. So my recommendation really wouldn't hold water.
What do you think?
I was thinking initially the second one, just not mixing business with friendship, but I think Kristen got the best idea.
Yeah?
I think so.
And that whole like not mixing business with friendship, maybe that works for dudes. That ain't gonna fly for your girlfriend.
No, that wouldn't fly for me either.
Yeah, no. I would see right through it if I was the other person. Like,
If it was something.
Yeah.
Like,
If it's not good.
if you tell me that, I'm gonna read between the lines and be like, "You think I suck?"
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so let's do this. Dana, when we come back here in just a couple of minutes, we will start texting your friend and we will use Kristen's game plan here.
Start spinning a new truth, baby.
A lie. Next on The Bert Show.
The Bert Show.